What's up, one person that's in here? How your one person ass doing? 63rd Homo Thugs check in. Bro be going hard on them niggas. You done took that little prize money and everything. Uncle Brewski, what's going down? Huh? What you doing? Now I'm digging back here for my Switch, so I look crazy. I'm looking for the Nintendo Switch because it's fucking, you know what I mean? Just gotta keep it close. What's up though? So I'm addicted to my Switch. What y'all on, man? I got better reception here. This shit freezing. Are you getting high? You getting high, Dixon? I'm about to get high with you. We about to get high together. Nathaniel Epps. Damn. Why you got the name like Mike Epps? You related to Mike Epps? Day your daddy, nigga. Sugar apple in stock. I'll pick it up and start slow. Oh yeah, you can. Diddy freak off party. It's freak off time, bad boys. No, it ain't. Shit, you remind me of Snoop Dogg. Really? Hey, Snoop line in his back like mine and shit. Snoop shit way back. Snoop and Lil Wayne. Hey, rumor has it Lil Wayne cut his hair. Okay, let me see. Do you wipe or let it crust? What the fuck? I don't know what you're talking about. Your eyes or your ass. Either one of them, you shouldn't let them be crusty, but my eyes be crusty. Cup sugar apple in stock. What I told your big forehead ass. All right, daddy, son. The daddy the goat, so I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone just because your daddy wanted the goats in the hood. I subbed. Thank you. Thank you. Yogurt. That what you want me to say? Yogurt? That you eating yogurt? Lil Wayne, gay goblin, kissing Birdman on the lips. You know it. Please say happy birthday. Nope, I won't. I won't, Spider. Nice try. Fix the hair. I am Ernie from Liverpool, home of the Beatles. Cowser Ernie. What the fuck? Nigga, I don't know what the fuck that is. Hi, Genie. What's up? Nah, I'm Genie. Holy 8-head. Ain't no forehead. Holy 8-head. You got it. Only forehead visible. Put that forehead back. Make it easy. I read the comments off of my forehead. You know what I mean? All y'all comments just sit right there on the forehead. You know what I mean? And when they just go into my hair. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Y'all mad? Huh? It was meant for me to be a YouTuber. My forehead is a billboard. Facts, nigga. I just got done eating. So I do eat. I don't eat as much as I like, though. I would like to eat more and then pump up some more of these muscles. Speaking of muscles, my muscles is hot. I'm finna take off this damn shirt. It's hot. It's hot, the motherfucker. Shit. It ain't that hot, but It's hot enough, shit. It's hot the fuck enough. It's hot enough for me to give a fuck about it. OG, just go bald. Why? Why just go bald, nigga? This shit. I mean, don't be hating. I love when I take down my ponytail now. How it just dropped. Now watch this. Watch when I comb it out. Watch, watch, watch. Watch this. I'm gonna fuck you up from all angles. Look, I look pimpish like motherfucking Ben Franklin, nigga. I look like a nigga on the $100 bill. What greater honor than that? Huh? And I could just look like Ben Franklin on them bitches. You know what I mean? Folks is on a $100 bill chilling just like this. He was like, hold on. Let me get my Ben Franklin on you niggas. Yeah, don't mind my glasses. They dirty. I'm homeless. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Fucking Ben Franklin on them bitches. Looking like one of the forefathers on them homes. Like, yeah, bitch, America. And I built the clock in Britain, but I'm still American, bitch. Cause that's how we do it. Yeah, I mean, Ben Franklin busting moves on them bitches. And I done did some magical Ben Franklin shit with the time warp. I done managed to get a motherfucking 1,000 YouTube fans in less than 2 weeks. 1,000 YouTube subscribers in less than 2 weeks. So subscribe. I hate to call my YouTube subscribers fans. I don't have no fans. I'm not famous, you know. I'm just some Ben Franklin looking ass nigga on the internet who do a little bit of ribbing. I should be a GTA character. Yeah, little niggas always say that to me. Y'all want a GTA game based on how the millennials behave, don't y'all? Y'all just want one based on all the millennials, the way we behaving, don't y'all? Y'all want to go back to our set tripping days and show y'all how we was getting down on them house parties, how we was beating niggas up until the shootout started, huh? We can do that. We can do that. Rockstar, you need help with GTA 6? I can help you do that. What's up, Pete? Oh, no, Pete. I need some change my damn self. I'm on my last blunt. I need 75 cents, Pete. But yeah. As you can see, I'm in the ghetto going broke. But I'm a mechanic, though. So, yeah, I mean, see? More reason to look like Ben Franklin. He was fixing shit. I'm fixing shit. All right. What's going on? Yeah, I'm homeless. I'm homeless. What's it to you? Day and night? What's the problem with being homeless? Do you have DoorDash? No. Hello, it's not Snoop Dogg. It's his duplicate order from Amazon. Nah, nigga. You know what? I'm gunning you for that. Silent gaming. You a gamer too? Ooh, I'm finna get on your ass. I bet you look like a motherfucking PlayStation 2 Grand Theft Auto character. You look like one of them motherfuckers that work for the mob. I'll gun the shit out of you. Sit your ass down, boy. You got radio in there. There's some tunes, bro. Yeah, they're gonna give me a copyright strike. I don't give a fuck. I got something for them. Anything I think is copyright strike, I just erase it before it go up. And I know I'm in the ghetto and they're gonna be playing their music loud as fuck. Since they're gonna be playing their music loud as fuck, then that's what it is, my guy. Since that's what it is, I just erase the live afterwards. Watch till everybody subscribe. Because it's not like y'all can go back and look at the live anyway. The live is just for us to meet, so it really don't fucking matter. Now that we got that about the way. Yeah, my car works. It's parked. Yes, my car works, buddy. Bru Sitdee, the man. You know it. It's a car pulling up. That's an old lady. Not Black Rock. Looking like Agent 47. Every time you write nigga, you look like some racist ass Peckerwood saying nigga. I ain't got no doctor. Yeah, I'm homeless. No, I don't have a life. Same here. Are you available? I want you to, don't say, okay. What's up, dude? You're my favorite show. Good. I want to keep being your favorite show. Vlad Daddy, I'm a Peckerwood. Fuck you. I seen that comment run. Your mama's a monkey. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm in Milwaukee. It's in Wisconsin. I don't know. I Google Milwaukee and see was it any other city named Milwaukee, and it's not. It's the only Milwaukee here. And a Milwaukee nowhere else. It's the only Milwaukee. Yeah, I'm actually homeless. Noble Castillo, I see you back with them thick ass eyebrows. But gone for I rib your little hairy ass again, man. You still got that motherfucking Adam Sandler picture up. You look just like one of the Jews Adam Sandler be teasing on his movie. Still look like motherfucking the great Zohan, great grandnephew. Habibi, you're nothing like the Zohan. You must try to measure up to the Zohan. Brewers kick ass, you damn right. I just like to let people know what city I'm from and what state. So I represent the Milwaukee Brewers and the Green Bay Packers. Even though, yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck about no baseball team. My family originally from Chicago, so the thing is and shit about that is there you got to be either White Sox or Cubs. You either the White Sox or the Cubs fan. You can pick one. And my family, they full of Cubs fans, and you know, I ain't really got no White Sox fans in my family that I know of. I mean, it might be some White Sox fans, but I'm always around the Bears fans. But anyway, or Cubs fans. So, yeah, I'm a Brewers fan, indefinitely. I used to like Arizona Diamondbacks, and I used to watch it. But baseball, I'd rather play than watch it. Old enough, Jack. Old enough. You represent Milwaukee, Jeffrey Dahmer? Yeah, I represent Milwaukee to show them it's some other here than dope fiends and crazy ass white guys who eat people. That's why. It's a nigga with a big ass forehead here who cool as a bitch. Even though I'm homeless. I might make it out of being homeless. Who the fuck knows? My name is like crack, right? Bru Sitdee. You love it, don't you? You love the advertisement, don't you? You like being part of Bru Sitdee because I let you say whatever the fuck you want. You know it. Tell them niggas slide. Boro, LeBron or Jordan? Jordan, nigga. But I give LeBron his props because, you know, we both millennials, and millennials got to stick together, so fuck you. LeBron's still a crybaby, though. He's still the greatest to ever do it, but that's only because he got millennial genetics and a bunch of steroids behind him. But still, Jordan has steroids too. So, and, you know, I mean. The homo thugs checked in. The crack James. Noble. Yep. Noble Castle or Kazal. What the fuck is your name? Whatever it is, you got Noble in it, and that just like disturbs me in the ribbon session. Why is it Noble in your name, but you look like a Jew in your picture? Let me guess. Let me guess. I'm gonna guess it for you. Hold on. You're an English Jew? Motherfucker. Yes, we're an English Jew. What's the matter with that? I'm raising rent on these fuckers right now. I didn't do anything wrong. Just raising rent in the slums. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Cut in for the full dad, Batty Boy, Jew Hitler, pig juice. I'll beat your ass and pull up. Okay, Uncle Broski. Egg forever, leave a patch in the deck for me, pre-juice. Stare at death. My bad, Jacqueline. I ain't mean to put up a stare at death. That's how I read. And I'm from the ghetto, so when I concentrate, because I've been down here so long, and being in and out of prison as a juvenile, I just gotta really, I look like a fucking lion ready to eat. My mama told me that when I was younger. She was like, you like a lion finna eat somebody. And I was just trying to read the fucking menu and get it the fuck out the store. I just didn't want to be there. So, yeah. Apparently, I look like a lion, but I'm a Leo, so You know what I mean? Rawr. Rawr, bitch. Rawr, bitch, rawr. No, I ain't on crack, motherfucker. I just got plenty of energy. When you give in, it's stanky or does it smell clean? Oh, man, let me tell you something, Jack. If I'm gonna go out and fuck something, I need a shower first. That's just what it is. I ain't fucking nothing without a shower first. Bitch, you can't have no dick if I can't have no shower. That's simple. And I'm showering at your house while I'm broke. Now, nigga, your bitch will let me come to their house. I will shower, knock that ass out, and get the fuck on my way. That is a lion. You gonna give me a shower? You want some dick? What you want? Some dirty dick? I can hit you with dirty dick though. Show enough, I can hit you with dirty dick. Am I homeless enough? Is my ball sweaty enough? Is my ball sweaty enough, Jacqueline? Is my dick salty enough, Jacqueline? Show enough. Who the most homeless Mac around? Show up. You ain't no lion if you need a shower. She wanna fuck me while I'm sweaty. Damn, Jackie. You one of them? You one of them? When I was younger, you would irritate me, be all up on me after I get back from hooping. Bitch, I'm hot. Bitch, I'm hot. How would you know if crack is weak? How would you know that? And Jackie, I would definitely one time bang you while I'm all sweaty and just got done working out just to show you I can put it down. It ain't a smell thing. But if that's what you like, you know what I mean? If that's what you like, some women like that. Diddy kicking on your door. Oh, Diddy's kicking on the door. Okay. I smoked rock for 20 years and got sober. Okay. Good job. You living out your car? Yeah, but I got 3 cars where I'm living out my car. I'm tired of repeating the same shit on the live. I got 3 cars though, Jack. This car you see me in is my favorite one. It's my mobile shop also. With a truck. You looking at me in a truck, Jack. I don't know if you noticed the truck or not, but let me help you out real quick. Chevy Avalanche, baby. You feel me? So yeah, there we go. That's just how I'm gonna do that for you. So anyway, yeah, I got Chevy Avalanche. It's the O2 though. You know, I like it the O2 because they still got a throttle, cable, and it's not drive-by wire. So yeah, I don't have to worry about no bullshit. You know that car smell? What you think a car smell like? Huh? This is what my car smell like. Look, I'll spray some now. There you go. What's up, sucker? You hit my pants too, Jack. Just because I'm sitting in the car. You right. You right. Now what it smell like, sucker? I'll be fresh enough to fuck your mama. I'm telling you, I'll be fresh as hell with the feds watching. Doom, 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 doom. I'll be fresh as hell with the feds watching. Doom, 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 doom. I'll be fresh as hell with the feds watching. I'll be fresh as hell with the feds watching. Just give me your mama Facebook profile, and I'ma go ahead and I'ma mack it down with my mackin' style. Yeah, my mackin' wild. Big mouth like a motherfucking crocodile. Bite your mama down. Bite your mama out. Shit. Bite your mama and move right up in your mama house. Square ass nigga. Dollar Tree spray deodorant. At least I got some deodorant. And the only reason you would know that came from Dollar Tree is if you got something from Dollar Tree. Me, I'm in the ghetto. I just pay the crackheads to steal me some. Yeah. Thank God for those crackheads. I would have to pay the whole dollar at the Dollar Tree. And I got some more spray, motherfucker. Now what? I ain't steal shit. A crackhead stole it. Kay Foster. It was actually your mama. I ain't want to put her out there like that. But yeah, she was selling hygiene products, and I bought it because I buy hygiene products from the crackheads when they got it. Also, I got a big ass bag of hygiene sitting over there. I can show y'all. It's all type of soaps and deodorants in there and shit. But yeah, I'm the only homeless nigga you know. Probably got more hygiene than most motherfuckers you know to live in a house. So yeah, say what you like, suckers. Really? I gotta put on my shoes. I'm gonna put on my shoes, open that door and shit. I'm not finna. Hold on. There's proof I just got shit sitting around this motherfucker. Where the soap at? I just got soap just sitting the fuck around, nigga. This shit ain't no fucking game. I got hygiene in this motherfucker. Did the screen stop or what? What happened? Okay. Soap. Just randomly just sitting around, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Ain't no way I got that little ass bar of soap just sitting around damn near dried out and don't have other hygiene in here, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Look, this is hygiene shit that's sitting around me, my guy. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just grabbing shit. Hold on. Hold on, Joe. Thought I had the face towels over here. Oh, here you go. Here go a couple face towels, my nigga. I got everything I need in here, Jack. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Got a stack of shit, nigga. That's how I know your mama house stink. Cause I'm showing you brand new shit and you like, you still stink. That's how I know your mama house stink. Dude come from the stanky mama house. I would have definitely got your sister when we was kids. You was my age. She'd have came to my mama house and be like, your mama house smell good. Yep, I got a family full of girls. Even my room clean, bitch. Don't look at my little brother. Fuck him. I cleaned up my room because I knew you was coming, bitch. Chinese New Year's J's. Chinese New Year! But I ain't got no hygiene. Get the fuck out of here. You and this is a sign, ladies. This is how unoften men buy hygiene items. These guys have no fucking idea. No fucking idea, Jack. And nobody, you know what's crazy? I'm with the Leo. He's the most cleanest man I've ever with. Sometimes it makes me wonder. Don't be hating. Let him take his motherfucking hour shower. I do that shit. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Bitches gonna say all type of shit. Oh, he must be gay. He getting shower that long. He must be cheating. He getting a long shower. No, I just want my balls clean, super clean. What's wrong with super clean? You ever had super clean nuts? Huh? The average man has not. When you have super clean nuts, you don't want to go back to not super clean nuts. I promise you. When I get rich, when I got the motherfucking shower, I promise you, I'm gonna have a personal servant that I just sit on the edge of the chair and they just scrub my balls one more time for me. That's just what it is. That super clean shit is what's up. Even when I wipe my ass, I gotta use I use till it's dry, and then I take a wet wipe and bam. You know what I mean? You gotta hit it with the wet wipe. And then you go ahead and hit it with some dry wipe. Ain't no reason I gotta show y'all how to wipe your ass, y'all grown. But you'll see more shit on the tissue, I guarantee it. And I normally take what I call wet dip. Y'all call them wet wipes. I call them wet dips. I normally take 2 wet dips. And make sure when you take a wet dip, right? It's also a third one in there. You need it because it's a little runway in between your butt cheeks and your butt crack. You need to get that area clean too. You know what I mean? Yeah, so ain't no reason why I would have to explain this to a bunch of grown ass men. But y'all run around with dookie in y'all ass right now on my live talking shit. Get your little dookie booty ass in the tub. Dookie booty ass nigga. The fuck? And then you niggas wonder why y'all bitches be sucking my dick. The reason why your bitch don't suck your dick is because your balls stank and they smell like dookie. Every time you open your leg. That's why she don't want to suck dick. Women love sucking dick. You be fucking surprised. Your mom would love to be live in this car, boy. I promise you. I'll smack a clean ass dick on her face. She'll be like, damn. Where this come from? Oh my God. She'll be mad every time I'm trying to leave with that clean ass dick. She'll be like, where you going? I'll be like, I just need to, bitch, I need some oil for my truck. We going to go get some oil for your truck. I'll be like, all right, come on now. Come on. Fuck it. You bitch out like, Mom, I want some PlayStation games. Mama, you pick me up GTA 5 when you go out. Mom, you buy me some V-Bucks. You buy me some V-Bucks, mama. She be like, ask your stepdaddy. I'm a cool stepdaddy. I don't give a fuck. Still got to cut the game off at 8, though. Hoe ass nigga, because you here talking shit. That poor hairline. I know. No dookie under my claws. I just got done eating. I told you, that's food. That's the salt and actually the pepper. That's what you're seeing up under my nails. That's a bunch of fucking pepper. I know. I had to eat white people food because that's what cook at the shelter. It's this white girl, she cooked. But she cooked and I ate. And, white women don't use seasoning on a goddamn thing. So I had to, dump a ton of pepper on that shit and a ton of salt just to eat it, I don't know why white women just heat up ham. Y'all don't add nothing to it. And then if y'all add something to it, y'all add salt and it becomes unedible. You don't need to be adding salt to ham. I ain't have to add much salt. I just add a lot of pepper. But everybody don't like a lot of pepper, so I can't quite blame her for that. At least she left the pepper out. I mean, I'm white and I season so much. What seasonings do you use? Besides salt, pepper, and parsley. Seasoning salt don't count either. I'm black. I put like 4 seasonings on popcorn. Oh, bum, yeah. What? Black crusted the crown. Flour. Flour is not a seasoning, baby. You gotta add seasoning to flour. Are you serious? The rest depends on what you're making. I said name some seasoning. You trying to be like mayonnaise, flour, salt, pepper, parsley, and basil. I'm a Southern woman. I don't cook a damn thing without seasoning. Without salt, pepper, parsley. Salt, pepper, parsley. Okay, if you're a Southern woman, then you know how to cook. So what else would you add to a dish that you add in salt, pepper, and parsley to? Give me a dish. You don't use parsley. Oh. You don't use pep. What about, oh, okay. You don't use parsley. I can't. Okay. This is why he's serious in here. She said, I don't use parsley. I know you just told me you don't use parsley. Salt, pepper, sometimes chili seasoning. See, that's something I want to hear. I just want to know what seasonings do you know as a white person. I need to know you're not playing with me. I want you to name some seasoning besides slap your mama. I'm glad white people is using slap your mama. That shit is good. Keep using slap your mama, white people. You doing good at the barbecues. I'm telling you, white people, y'all almost got the burger thing on lock. Y'all almost got it on lock. Y'all making them well done. Y'all adding the slap your mama. I likes that. Damn right. I'm serious, Southern woman, and I take that shit personally. Oh, okay. So you can do more than just bake cakes. What's your specialty dish? I want to hear a specialty dish. She say casserole. I know I'm in trouble. I make some good ass burger. Yeah. No, that's food. I wish a Southern white woman tell me her specialty dish. I hope she's not typing some long ass shit. I'm about to hold up the chat. I'm gonna read it too because I'm greedy. I make all kinds of stuff: chicken and dumplings and ribs and fried chicken. Ooh, burgers and potato salad. God damn it! She got me. She got me. Hey, ain't no raisins in a potato salad, is it? You know what? I don't even give a fuck. I want some dumplings. Let me get some of the dumplings. Just pass the dumplings, babe. Shit. You don't like the babe put raisins in the potato salad, bitch. Make your own. Pick them out. It depends on what we eating that day. Oh hell no, no. No raisins in a potato salad. Okay. You sound like one of them southern thick white girl. And no onions in the potato salad. Oh, okay. I'm addicted. It ain't a white woman on this planet can't make macaroni. I ain't never met a white woman can't make macaroni. When I was young, my little young white girlfriend used to be like, "You want to make you some macaroni? I'll make you some macaroni." But when that little white girl made me some chicken, I took that shit on to my mama. Mama said, "Who made this?" I said, "Me." I said, "Me. I need some help." I made roast in the crock pot tonight with taters, carrots, and gravy. Okay. Ooh wee. What kind of roast? Was it beef roast? I hope it was beef roast. Was it like a brisket? Cause you Southern, I gotta ask. If you a Southern white girl, you ever seen anybody barbecue pork? Okay. People forget how good white people can cook pork. Y'all forget that. Some of them recipes your uncle know about making pork and your auntie, they got right from white people. And can't nobody deny this, because white people were the first people eating pigs. So you can thank them for bacon. So yeah, white people can't cook, but bacon, y'all did it with bacon. Y'all did it with the motherfucking bacon. Bacon, you barely need seasoning for bacon. You need some pepper and you gone, especially extra crispy. I love the white bitch that wasn't paying attention and accidentally made extra crispy, because I know that's what happened. Ashley was just making some biscuits or something, slipped off to get some dick, came back. You know, white people have 5-minute sex. Just came back after a little 5 minutes and her little bacon was burned. And everybody was like, this shit good. I never made ribs in the crock pot, but I'm going to try it tomorrow. Ooh, they gonna be. Hey, you leave them in there long enough, you already know that crock pot 6 to 8 hours. That motherfucker, that shit gonna be off the chain. 6 to 8 hours. You just go and just keep adding your seasoning. Oh my God, that should be. Oh shit. Aryan, yo European ass, pay attention to what this white girl talk about from the South. God damn it. Where do you live that white people can't cook? Are you up north? Oh shit. Here come the Canada jokes. I'm in Wisconsin. And Wisconsin is on the other side of Canada. Before y'all get to lighten up the comments, you Southern motherfuckers. Wisconsin is not in Canada. You think niggas riding around Canada like that? They'll give you a felony. Look at him. He's swerving in a minivan on rims. He only got rims on one side of the van. Look at niggas down south got 4 rims. Everybody down south got rims. Even the police riding on rims. They pull you over on 24s. Niggas up north, we had 2 rims on some shit. That's crazy. But anyway, she was talking about using that motherfucking crock pot. Yeah, any woman from the South dangerous with a crock pot. She said she making her pork ribs in the crock pot. I know them motherfuckers. Tender. Tender. She ain't gonna even be able to get the bones out. She gonna try to pull it out and the bone gonna just, no more bone. I know that shit gonna be good. But yeah. Okay. I don't like how much pork they eat down south, but I'm sure you can make anything you make out of pork. I'm pretty sure you can make it from beef. So yeah, I'll probably eat your food. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them white women down south can cook some better than some of these bitches up north. And it's not hard to like cook a good meal, especially with a crock pot. You just turn the motherfucker on and wait. Just throw some shit on in the morning. Throw some seasoning in there, some water. Let that shit go. Keep adding water as it's going. Black women love fucking with that steam pot. Bitch, I'm not coming in that kitchen. That shit explode. I don't know how you been watching that shit. I don't know what a pressure gauge is. I'm not gonna come and see. How hot does it get up there in the summer? I'm black. It don't get hot enough. I'm gonna cry. I can't believe this. It don't get hot enough. Our top temperature this year was like 120. It don't even get hot. We had that for one day. It's one day. We don't even never get hot. Beans are good in the crock pot with smoked sausages. It don't get hot here though. It don't get very fucking hot. You don't even need AC in Milwaukee. Fuck, you need a heater. It's cold as a bitch here. Nigga, I was so cold last night, I damn near put on a shirt. This is summertime. I shouldn't have to put on a shirt in the summertime. I should be shirtless like Tarzan all summer. Fuck y'all talking about? I'm gonna tell you what go hard in that slow cooker. Brisket. Get you some brisket, throw it in there, add the brisket seasoning. Then after that, you add you some seasoning salt, you add you some lemon pepper, you add you some motherfucking garlic powder, you know what I mean? And you let that shit go. Oh my God. Also add other shit like chili powder in. Yeah, really, I heard some girl on TikTok saying they don't have air conditioning where she lives. That's crazy to me. Yeah, down south, you need air conditioning. Well, I didn't. I was down south. I was in Florida wearing pants. That's how everybody knew. They was like, you a Yank. It's hot as hell there, 95 and 100 during the day. Yeah. The temperature was getting to 120. I was wearing pants. No bullshit. Listen, I was homeless and storing my shit at my sister's house, right? Because we got into a fight. So I applied to be a longshoreman. I was waiting for my job to kick in so I can go to work, right? She lived in West Palm Beach. So, that bitch let me come to her house, take a shower. As soon as I put on them shorts, that bitch locked the door on me. She would not let me come back in and get none of my clothes because they was all from fucking up north. That shit crazy. But I ain't getting no fuck. I was still wearing pants in that motherfucker. I was still wearing sweatpants. Everybody was like, man, you ain't cold, man. I was like, it don't snow down here. They was like, a little bit. I was like, yep, I'm keeping this shit on then. I wore my hoodies in the morning. Florida wasn't all that hot to me, goddamn it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna tell you something else I don't like about the South. One reason I was wearing a hoodie, cause my family, boy, keep the AC on, boy. That AC it be cold in that motherfucker. All you fat motherfuckers, cut this goddamn AC down. Take your fat ass outside and see the world. It's too hot, man. It's too hot. It snowed where you at down south? Because if it snowed, you somewhere close to the north. You somewhere in like Kentucky or Mississippi or somewhere. Please don't say you in Kentucky. Kentucky pissed me off. I'm taking my little cousin to school. I'm taking my little cousin to school, right? On the radio, they're like, ain't no more school. Y'all might as well. Ain't no school. Yeah, it did. It did. It snowed in Kentucky. Just this how much snow was on the ground. I see cop cars and shit stuck. I'm rolling, taking my little cousin to school. I pull up at the school, the radio announcement go. She like, wait, I ain't got school. I'm like, you ain't got school. I live in Panama City and Destin, Florida. Oh man, baby, I was loving everything about you till you said Florida. I don't ever want to go back to Florida. I almost got ate by a motherfucking gator. I almost got ate by a big ass African rock boa. Yes, y'all got African rock boas down there. That big ass snake was curled up. I thought this bitch ass was trying to eat me. Almost got ate by a shark. I'm good on Florida. Some gonna eat me and that motherfucker, baby. Me and you was to deal with each other. You gonna have to come the fuck out of Florida. I'm not coming into motherfucking Florida. Everything I tried down there was a mistake. God just kept putting Florida people by me just to save my dumb ass. Almost drove through a puddle. Niggas, alligators in Orlando. And they'll fuck up the rent-a-car if run them over. Ask me how I know. And then listen, we hit him and he fucked up the rent-a-car. Broke the motherfucking. I'm a mechanic, so I know what he broke. He broke the lower control arm when I hit his big ass. You got a gator named Oscar. I believe you a white girl now. You kept a gator as a pet? You had a python? Yeah, that's common. That's common. I know women with big ass snakes. I know guys with big ass snakes. I wouldn't have no big ass snake. Fuck that. But yeah, I didn't. He ran out there. It wasn't my fault. He just burst out there with a burst of speed, and I hit his ass. Boom. And then when I realized the car was disabled, right, I was like, shit. I was finna get out and check it, but then his bitch ass, I seen him in the rearview mirror shaking that shit off like, He was stumbling for a second. I said, oh no, I ain't getting out this motherfucker. He shook that shit off like he was ready to run the fade. I wasn't ready to run the fade with no big ass. He wasn't even a gator. I hit a crocodile. I know the difference because I used to watch the Crocodile Hunter. Let me tell you the difference between a gator and a crocodile. A gator is often much smaller, has a longer snoot. You can actually walk up and touch a gator. Motherfuckers in Florida, they was walking up and touching. They was walking up and grabbing them by the tail and throwing them out the road so they could drive. And did this motherfucker just throw a gator? But a crocodile, you better not touch that motherfucker. You better be from Florida or Australia. You better not touch that motherfucker. If you want your hand, you better. That's why Captain Hook missing a hand, because he's not from Florida or Australia. Say whatever you want. Yeah, we have those too. I don't mess around with crocodiles. They hurt you. Yeah. Yeah, I told you I almost got ate by one. I was finna drive through a puddle. Dude seen me finna drive through a puddle and pulled his truck in front of me. And when he pulled his truck in front of me and cut me off, he was like, you can't drive through there. I was like, what you mean can't drive through there? He said, I'll back up. I'll let you drive through there, but you ain't supposed to drive through there. And I can tell by your accent, you a Yank. Don't drive through there. So I pulled over the car. I was already smoking weed. I got out with my blunt. I lit my blunt. I stepped back from his car, because everybody in Florida got car insurance and nice fucking cars. I didn't want to get weed smoke in his car. That might have, he might have alerted his insurance. I ain't fucking around. So, I stepped back and I hit the blunt. I was asking him, hey, bro, why I can't drive through there? This motherfucker got out the car, grabbed a stick from on the side of the road and threw it in the puddle. He threw it in the puddle with a big ass motherfucking gator. Pow, 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 pow. I said, holy shit. And I was standing on the edge of the motherfucking puddle. So, yeah, I backed up and passed him the blunt. And then after I passed him the blunt, we was talking, and that bitch ass nigga came out the water. And when he came out the water, we both got in his truck because my windows was down. I ain't had time to roll down the windows. He came right up out that motherfucking water. Like, y'all not coming in here, I'm coming out there to get y'all. I was like, fuck that. Fuck that rent-a-car. It ain't even in my name. I'll leave that motherfucker. Ain't nothing in there but a phone. Shit. Fuck a phone. Phones didn't even have internet like that back then. Shit, y'all had me fucked up. No way, Jose. His big ass was waiting. And then he was on the outside of the car growling and shit. I ain't even know alligators growled. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no, I ain't fucking with dude. He was on the side of the car hissing and shit. Hell no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. And I asked dude when I was sitting in the car, I said, what you gonna do when he go up under there and take a bite out of your oil filter? This motherfucker looked me straight in the eye and said, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna stab his ass. I said, okay, I got you. So y'all get down in Florida, y'all just fight with alligators, I guess. I mean, crocodiles. If provoked. I guess y'all just leave them alone. But and I was down there and there's a lot of bullshit kept happening. Like, I remember this frog came out, right? And when this frog came out, it was hopping and we was on the porch smoking weed, chilling. It was one of them days, it was cool enough to chill. So, that frog came hopping out, and when he hopped on the motherfucking porch, I kicked his ass. Bow, get back, bitch. I kicked him because he was a frog and he startled me. But they was like, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Hell no, man, don't touch that. I'm like, don't touch what? They're like, that frog, man, don't touch that frog. And listen, then them bitches said the most intelligent shit I ever heard come out of Floridian's mouth. That motherfucker said, that motherfucker had neurotoxins leaking out his skin. Everything else in Florida was like bebop, boobop, bebop, bam. But them motherfuckers was like neurotoxins leaking. They said it's secreting neurotoxins out of his skin. If you touch it, it's gonna get in your pores. Once it gets in your pores, it's gonna circulate through your system and poison your ass. That's a poisonous frog. You gotta know how they look. I got poisonous frogs down here? Fuck, I hate this motherfucking state. Yeah, every time I turned around, there was some bullshit. I feel like the frog was trying to eat me. I don't even care what y'all say. I don't care if it was smaller than me. Why she try to poison me so he can eat me? Shit, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Hell yeah, that frog was poisonous. And then I was finna help this old lady clean out her basement. My bitch, her auntie needs some help cleaning it out. Well, not the basement. It was like, I don't know, like a shed that had like, you could walk down a little bit and then walk into the shed. But when I walked into the shed, it was a big ass white spider in the corner. Motherfucker said, turn and back away very slow. I said, why? That nigga, her brother was helping me. He shined a light on that spider. He was like, bruh, that's one of the most dangerous spiders in Florida. Bruh, that motherfucker extremely poison. That motherfucker jump. So he might jump on one. I said, he gonna jump on one of us? He said, yeah. Before he even get it out, took off on her. He gonna jump on you, sucker, not me. I'm out of here. It's your auntie house. Fuck, nigga. I didn't come here to fight no big ass spider. I didn't come here to be like, mother, who the fuck you think I am? The Green Goblin? I'm just riding around here looking for dangerous spiders and Spider-Man? Hell no. Hell no. And that spider was bigger than my hand. I bullshit you not. He was in the corner like, He was so big, he was in the corner, I swear to God, he was in the corner with his arms crossed. Like, what y'all doing in my shit? Say, man, what you doing in my shit, man? I'm about to eat one of you niggas. Who first? Oh, y'all talking about it? Y'all deciding I'm gonna go for all that nigga ran, got your ass. I'm telling you, bro, I had to get the fuck up out of there. He wasn't finna get my ass. I was out of there before he sprung. As soon as he said the most dangerous, only asked again to distract that nigga so I can get a head start. See, I'm smart. I'm from the north. That's the yank brain. I had to put the yank brain on him. Get the fuck away. You gotta get the fuck away. It's all about you. You gotta get away. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be here to tell the story if he'd got on me. And then niggas from Florida probably got a different immune system. They got a better chance of surviving than me. I don't. Them niggas swim in the ocean. I tried to swim in the ocean. The ocean almost took me the fuck away. I bullshit you not. You in the ocean just chilling and you seeing the ocean do this shit, you just don't know. It's drifting your ass out to sea. So yeah. My yank brain kicked in when I started drowning too, when it kicked me out to the sea and I tried to outswim that motherfucking shark. Shark scared the piss out of me. I was scared than a motherfucker. That could have been a government drone for all the fuck I know. But it scared me good enough where I ain't going to swim in the Atlantic Ocean no fucking more. I can tell you that. I got on a boat after that. I got on 2 boats after that. But one of the boats act like it's finna cut off. Never again. I ain't getting on no more hunky speed boats. Nope, I don't care how cool we is. I don't care if you let me drive. I'm not getting on that speed boat because if it gets stranded in that water, I ain't fucking with you. And then when you go to the waters in West Palm Beach, they got crabs, they got sharks, and they got gators. There's gators in the motherfucking Atlantic Ocean. I ain't fucking around. They just down there chilling. And then shark attacks is just normal to people in Florida like that. This shit barely even make the news. How the fuck somebody get bit by a shark and y'all don't put it on the news? Somebody's a little shark. That's nothing scared shit out of me for the shark attack. It was this old white lady got bit by a shark. And let me tell you how gangster Florida people is. She was teaching some kids how to swim. So the shark bit her. She grabbed both the kids. And while the shark got her ankle, this bitch walked the kids in to the shore. I said, what? They was calling her a local hero. This lady was like 80. I said, what the fuck is going on? How the fuck does that even happen? When I was bit by the shark, I would have hit the water and tried to fight with it. I'd try to fight with his ass. I'd have been right up under there trying to throw my motherfucking hands with his bitch ass. I'd try to run that fade. But no, she ain't running fade. First thing she thought is, I gotta save these babies. Bullshit. They do not play. They do not play. They do not play in Florida. I don't know how they so brave. And then all the animals constantly make me look like a bitch on a date because I'm from up north, so I can't really like touch a crab because I'm allergic to, well, not everybody from up north, but I'm allergic to seafood and shit. So I can't fuck with no crab. So I don't fuck with the crabs. I got to take off my shoe and swat him away and shit. Bitch ass crabs. And then whenever you, I promise you, and whenever you kill a crab in Florida, a Florida resident, if they see you, they always get mad. Like, you could have ate that. That's food. Florida people is so fucked up. It's food just walking around the streets of their city and they pick it up and eat it. Because that's food. So yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Up north, look in our street. Do it look like we got crabs just walking down the fucking street? In Florida, it's crabs, frogs, roaches. It's all kind of shit just walking down the fucking street besides humans. Shit's crazy. Another thing I liked about Florida is all the bitches know how to ride motorcycles. It's not one, I didn't see one bitch in Florida that didn't know how to ride motorcycles. I think the only bitches can't ride motorcycles in Florida is probably, I don't know, my sisters. And them bitches can probably ride motorcycles by now. They've been down there so fucking long. I ain't been down there since like fucking 2010 or some shit. But I ain't never going back. But yeah. What Florida I went to? I went to the Florida in the United States, nigga. What Florida? Is it two of them? They got another Florida? I ain't going to that bitch either. Shit. If they got 4 Floridas, nigga, I only needed to go to that one. I ain't going back to no motherfucking Florida. You got me fucked up. They're going to have to drag me back to Florida in a Mr. Beast challenge. I ain't going back to Florida. And it ain't even the weather. I'm going to tell you something else I ain't like about Florida. I always felt like that fucking ocean is finna fucking swallow me. Everywhere you go in Florida, you just can't get away from the fucking ocean because you right there in between the fucking ocean and the Gulf. So either way, it's a big-ass body of water somewhere by you. Get the fuck out of here. And the ocean lands so low, you find out they don't have basements in Florida. You know why they don't have basements in Florida? You know why they don't have deep underground parking in Florida? Because it's below the water table. If it's below the fucking water table, guess what that means? Any given time, the water can be all over the fucking land because it's below the water table. Fuck that shit. I ain't going to Florida and wait to fucking drown. That's another thing. In Florida, I felt like I was always 2 days away from drowning. And it'll rain for 3 days straight, and it don't rain no more for the next week. Only rain you get is when the wind blows. Yes, when the wind blows in Florida, sometimes you can feel the rain. Most times you can feel the rain. Florida is better than what? What is Florida better than? Jail? Motherfucker? Prison? That's what Florida's better than, prison. Florida ain't better than shit else in life. Fuck out of here. Florida's better. Florida's better than what? I want to know what the fuck Florida's better than. Because it's the worst place I ever been in my motherfucking life, Jack. I moved back to motherfucking Chicago before I moved back to motherfucking Florida. I never. Orlando. That's all you got is Orlando. It ain't shit to do in Orlando but go shopping. That's all you can do in Orlando is shop. And you still waiting for the ocean to swallow your ass up while you looking at your nice Louis Vuitton bags and Gucci loafers and whatever the fuck else you looking at. Come on, man. You talking about hot-ass Jacksonville? Florida. Jacksonville hot as a bitch. It feel like Tallahassee. I don't know the difference between Jacksonville and Tallahassee. It look just the fucking like. The fuck? And then when you drive ghetto to ghetto, you gotta drive in between woods. You got me fucked up, nigga. Tampa the same way. I don't like driving in them fucking woods, nigga. That's where I met that big ass African rock boy at. That motherfucker just crawling across the street. That motherfucker had teeth, Jack. This snake was a good 20 feet long with teeth. He had teeth. Yes, teeth. Teeth, nigga. Fuck you talking about? He had a lot of teeth, too. They was sharp. He looked at the car like, and I looked at him like, I put that motherfucker right in reverse. Like, let me back on up. This ain't the way I'm going. Bitch, I'm in the car with talking about some, he gon' just go. He going. No, bitch. No, bitch. No, you got me fucked up. I think he trying to trap me now. I think his brother gonna come out and push the car over. Bitch, that's a big ass snake. Fuck is you talking about? And then a grass snake scared the shit out of me in Florida. I came out because we left the windows down. I told the bitch don't leave the windows down because I don't like the sound. Ow. Plus, I'm allergic to bumblebees. Excuse me. I'm allergic to fucking bumblebees. So I don't want to fucking get stung. Don't leave the fucking window down. Because down south, you leave the window down. As soon as you cut on the fucking AC, now the bee just stung your bitch ass. Now you on your way to the hospital. So, bitch, don't leave the window down. You gonna have to crawl through this motherfucking vent like Candyman. I'm not bullshitting. So anyway, and assuming the bee can't make it through the vent, I should be safe. But this punk bitch leave the window down because she hot, she can fly, you don't care. So I get to the motherfucking car, there's a big ass snake sitting in my seat, the driver's seat. But I'm not getting in the motherfucking car. I'm not getting any seat in this car. There's a big ass snake in there, right? He curled up. I'm like, because I opened up the door and I seen him. I said, whoa, close the door back. Bow. I said, give me your gun. I turned around to her. I said, give me your gun. She was like, give my gun for what? You Chicago niggas think y'all finna solve everything with guns. The tricycle gang was rolling past. Anyway, as I was saying, I said, give me your gun. She was like, what you need my gun for? I was like, because there's a big ass snake in the car, I'm going to shoot him. She's like, if you shoot him, the police going to come. This Florida. I said, but I'm going to shoot his ass and throw him out the car, and then we're going to get the fuck up out of here. So she like, let me see the snake. This bitch opened the door. The snake stand up like, what's up, bitch? She grabbed the snake by the neck. Literally grabbed the snake by the neck and just threw it because she was mad. Snake go 2 cars over and landed in some white guy's car. The white guy's coming to his car. He's like, well, that sucks. You're just going to throw it in my car? This motherfucker literally pick up the snake and throw it in somebody else's car. I'm looking at both of these motherfuckers like, what the fuck? She's like, get your yank ass in the car. He's like, oh, you're a yank? Uh-huh. Yep. We passed the lick on in Florida. He backed right up and then pulled right off like he didn't throw a snake in somebody's car. Nigga, why did y'all just like put the snake back in the tree where it came from? I don't fuck with Florida people. Y'all, these motherfuckers crazy. They on another level crazy. And then when you're in Florida, it be lizards walking through your house. Just look up, it's a big ass lizard. It's a lizard on the wall. Some of them small as this lighter, and some of them big as my motherfucking hand. Ain't no telling which fucking lizard is in your goddamn house. That's why you need motherfucking AC, so you ain't gotta open up that fucking window. Because Florida got a lot of fucking lizards. Also came out of my sister's house in West Palm Beach, and it was a crocodile waiting on me on the fucking porch. His bitch ass gonna hiss. I politely closed the door. Shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Fight the fucking alligator? I'm not gonna fight the fucking alligator. I'm not gonna fucking do that. So what I did is I went out the back door. I was trying to make sure him and his boys wasn't by the back door. You know what I mean? I went to the stove, got me some blunts, and I was gonna come up the steps. When I came up the steps, I heard him up there walking. I knew he was still up there, so I went back down the steps and I went in the motherfucking, I went in the back door. Got me fucked up. I'm not fucking with dude. Nah, it's a big ass. And then my sister came home and was like, what you doing? I said, you ain't see that big ass gator on your porch? She was like, ain't no gator on my porch. I said, he must have left. I closed the door on him. I came out today, he was like, I wasn't fucking with him. I ain't asking, bro, you want some of this chicken I'm eating in here? None of that shit. I just politely closed the door on that motherfucker. You got me fucked up. No. And I was gonna push my sister bed in front of the door, but I figured if he kicked the door down, I could just go out the back. So I was just waiting by the back door. But I ain't the back door open in case he walked around to the back door. I don't know nothing about gators. I don't know how smart they is. The fuck? He wasn't gonna outsmart me. I know that. And I also had the window to escape out of, because my sister had the air conditioner in her room. I had the window open in the living room. I was going around that same motherfucking window that the goddamn lizard crawled through. You got me fucked up. Y'all not gonna corner me and eat me. But yeah, I don't fuck with Florida. There's always something waiting to eat you in that motherfucker. They had me fucked up. And then I was coming out the bitch house one day. Okay, I made her get rid of this. She had a flower pot on her porch. Big ass, you know, one of them big ass flower pots that raise up and it's like to your hip. Well, she had one of them. I come out the house one day and it's the motherfucking snake doing this shit. I said, oh, hell no. I came out, that snake scared the piss out of me. He broke my phone with his bitch ass. I had to get a new phone because I threw the phone in the air and everything in Florida made a fucking brick, all they fucking apartments. So I threw it to hit the top brick and the bottom brick. But before that motherfucker hit the top brick, I was already in the door. Hell no, it's a snake outside, bitch. You wanna go get that one? I told her just like that. It's a snake outside, bitch. You wanna go get that one? She said, what snake? I said, it's a snake on the fucking porch, bitch. She said, what color is the snake? I said, I don't remember. I think it looked like Beetlejuice. I think it was white and black. And if it was white and black, then bitch, that's a water snake. Y'all got a lot of water bugs down here, bitch. I know what a water snake look like. I picked the book in elementary and I read about them motherfuckers. Fuck no. We got a lot of water down here. You need to calm down. This is Florida. Fuck Florida. Shit. Never going back to that motherfucker. They got me fucked up, Jack. You think I'm ever going back to Florida? I'm never going back to Florida. Never, ever, 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 ever. Everybody talk about how good Florida is. Fine. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the clubs, enjoy the shopping. But I can't take the animal abuse down there. And they ain't even abusing animals. The animals, I feel like they was abusing me. They was always everywhere I look like, what's up, nigga? What you want to do? Hell no, nigga. It's like they knew I was down. Like, I heard you was talking shit in Wisconsin like you was tough. Nigga, run the fade with me. I ain't gonna run a fade with no motherfucking gator. I'm not the crocodile hunter. That's not my job and shit. I mean, like, pay me, I'll probably do it, but I'm not finna do it for free. I mean, like, you gotta pick your battles. You just gotta be like, if the gator be like, bitch ass nigga, what you wanna do? You gotta be like, listen, bro, God working on me and he ain't done, I'm gonna pop you. That's what's gonna happen. But let's say I don't pop you. Let's just say I walk the fuck away. Cause I was seeing some big ass gators. Them niggas had arms like me and shit. Look at my arm. This nigga had an arm like me and shit. I ain't fucking with dog. He was buff. That nigga was they got them gators in Florida be doing push-ups. Hell no, I ain't fucking with them. I mean the crocodiles. The crocodiles be doing push-ups in Florida. They strong as a bitch. I ain't fucking with them crocodiles. Hell no. Fuck no. And their arms seem to be getting longer. Well, I ain't know how long their arms was before, but I ain't know they could stand up like that. You normally don't see them standing up. They only squatting. That motherfucker wasn't squatting, bro. I seen one that was running like a motherfucking, listen, what they called a skin walker. That motherfucker was running like a dog. Big ass gator. So y'all gators run like dogs too? Oh yeah, I ain't. He went from slithering to running, and then he went back to slithering. Hell no. He be having that burst of energy? Oh no. He got it in him like that? Oh no. I always say that niggas was the ones here eating the fucking dinosaurs. So nigga, I'm really talking about Florida, nigga. That's my experience, nigga. And I ain't going back. Anyways, you can't afford Florida. I don't give a fuck. I'm glad I can't afford Florida. I'm glad. I can't afford to be drowned. I can't afford to be eaten by snakes. I can't afford to be eaten by gators. I can't afford to be poisoned by frogs. I can't afford to be poisoned by spiders. I can't afford for no bitch ass crab to get me because I got an allergy to motherfucking seafood. And if you're allergic to roaches, crabs, you're allergic to fucking roaches because roaches, crabs, and mudsuckers are the same species. Fuck that shit. Kiss my ass. Fuck Florida. Got me fucked up. And then West Palm Beach was looking like Grand Theft Auto 3 when I was there. They had that hollowed out ass hospital when they was building a new one. The old one just standing the fuck up. There's crackheads in there smoking and shit. The roof fell on some of them. I said, man, these motherfuckers in here tripping. Yeah, they tripping. And then people don't never sleep in Florida. There's always somebody awake. So if you homeless trying to take a quick nap, For motherfucker get no, somebody gonna see you. Somebody and then people in Florida, they just walk up and start touching you and shit. You gonna have to punch a few motherfuckers to get you. You know what I mean? You gotta be known as the homeless guy that punch people if you was me, get down there. I'm just telling you how you do it, cause they walk up and just touch you. They ain't got no problem with it. They don't get fucked. I had to shovel police off me. Dog woke me up like, excuse me, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Tugging on my pants. I got up and shoved him. Bitch ass nigga, keep your motherfucking hands off me. He gonna put his hands on his gun. I said, you gonna need that gun because you can't fight like you think you can. I promise you can't, boy. What you gonna do? I just want your ID. I said, you ain't getting my ID, bitch. Why you want my ID? Because in Florida, it's an ID state. I don't have the ID. It's against my constitutional rights, nigga. Where are you from? Wisconsin. Oh, you're from Canada. Okay. I said, you will whatever the fuck you want to say. Dude, give me your ID. I ain't giving you my ID. Some mixed ass nigga. Get your little mixed ass out of my face, bro. You want to run a fade, light skinned nigga, you gonna get beat up. You been watching too many Tyler Perry movies, my nigga. You been listening to too much T.I., my nigga. T.I. one of them light skinned niggas that'll run the fade though. I don't know about you other yellow bellies. And I ain't backing down for T.I. either, nigga. I'm just saying, that's what it is. I know one thing, fuck Florida. And I'm sticking to my guns. Fuck Florida. Never going back. Never. Never. I went on a date with an old bitch, and she had me on a big-ass boat. I'm on the boat, smoking weed at the back of the boat, because the motherfucker finally cleared out. Next thing I know, they was talking some shit on loudspeaker about docking. We coming up, and next thing I know, I'm standing like this. But the land get to coming in sight like this. I look at the boat, I see another boat on the water. I see this boat done fucking turned and started going this fucking way. I ain't never seen no boat travel this fucking way. Boats go this way, this way, this way, this way. Sometimes you can get them go back. I mean, sometimes you get them go forward. But goddamn it, I never seen no boat just go sideways. This boat went sideways. Bitch had me on a boat that went sideways. I couldn't believe that shit. I thought we was gonna hit the dock. I was thinking, how deep is this harbor? And can I touch the motherfucking wood and keep running before this boat plow into it? I'm thinking, we need to get you some runway. I got me some runway. I said, yup, my black power's about to kick in. If this motherfucker make any slightest contact, I'm gonna jump when the boat make impact, and I'm gonna take off from there. Fuck the weeble and the wobble. So yeah, I found out that the big boats we got in Wisconsin ain't shit. I thought they was big because they needed authorized captain, a licensed captain to operate. Them boats so big in motherfucking Florida, them bitches need 3 and 4 captains. You need a crew of motherfucker to operate boats in Florida. And they be talking shit. There's always a white dude with a weird ass tan in Florida who got a bigger boat. I swear to God. We was on that big ass boat. We pulled up right next to an even bigger boat. This boat was already big as a motherfucker goddamn a 2-story building. We pulled up next to a big ass, this nigga was in the Titanic. I'm a longshoreman. I done seen some big ass boats. His boat's pretty close to being as big as a fucking shipping boat. That was a big ass boat. And he was talking shit. Like, you guys want to come on the boat and party with us? I just took my ride home because I wasn't going on that big ass boat because that boat had already went out too motherfucking far from my goddamn liking. I was so far out on the boat. When I was in the back of the boat and shit, everything was black. I couldn't see nothing. I was just on the boat. I said, if I fall in this water, ain't nobody gonna find my black ass. So I reached back and it was like this handle on the boat. So I grabbed the handle, you know what I mean? And then, you know, I held my blood like this and I was lighting the blood. I wasn't finna let go of that motherfucker. But I could swim, but I don't think I could swim back from the ocean. And then I didn't know what part of the ocean I was in because I was inside the boat playing with them motherfuckers. I came outside and realized, listen, I didn't even realize the boat pulled off. But I looked up and we was in all black. I was like, what the fuck? Ain't no lights in the middle of the ocean. Ain't no motherfucking traffic lights. Look, see this? is what the streets lit. Those motherfucking things. Ain't none of those motherfucking things in the middle of the ocean. You got the game fucked up. It just ain't gonna happen for you. Nigga, ain't no light. It's the light from other boats. Ain't no light. So I fuck hunky swim back in total darkness when they fall off the boat drunk. I got no fucking idea. I got no idea. It's the talent they got. That's how I know. Noah wasn't white. He would have just swam to Mount Caucasoid. He'd have saved his family too. Like, I got you, Bill. Come on, Bill. Noah was black. He built a boat. He knew it was too much goddamn water coming to be trying to wade in the water. Ain't no wading. Ain't no wading. Ain't no doggy paddling. That's too much. That's too much shit. Nah, fuck that. And Noah probably got chased by a shark like me. He knew better. He knew it was a shark waiting. Folks built a big ass boat for the sharks to get me. I'm fucked up. Just eating shit. Noah might have been from Florida. Who the fuck knows? Because when I was in Florida, the whole time I was in Florida, I felt like Noah. I felt like I was going to fucking drown at any given second, even though I wasn't in the water. I just felt like the water was going to come over and swallow me one day. And then one day in West Palm Beach, right, I went over to, the regular, I don't know what the fuck it's called, the pier. I went to the pier. I'm at the pier, and ain't no water. Yeah, I went to the pier. It ain't no fucking water in the pier. I'm like, where the fuck is the water? All these motherfucking Mexicans and black people down there just catching crabs. I'm like, and you talk when you up north, the first thing you need to know about the ocean, if you get to the ocean front and ain't no fucking water, then you need to turn the fuck around. Cause there's a big ass tsunami headed your motherfucking way. So I spent the rest of that day paranoid about a fucking tsunami. When I seen wasn't no fucking water in the pier, I'm like, oh shit, damn, that might, oh shit, low tide. Low tide, ain't that the ocean's water? The pier water ain't the ocean water? I don't know how Florida works like that, but I do know that we can drive boats inside the motherfucking pier, that pier rock wall, and it's a wall outside of that. It's the ocean. Okay, I guess, motherfucker. But anyway, and then West Palm Beach, it ain't no ocean in West Palm Beach. You want to go see the ocean, you got to go to motherfucking Palm Beach, which is right next to West Palm Beach. But either way it go, say what you want. I seen low tide, and I was like, you know what? Yup. We about to drown. I knew this shit was gonna happen. What's up, Misty? How you doing? What's up, Aaron? Whoever from Germany, go live. Good looking red cat. But yeah, I was just telling everybody in chat how the fuck I ain't going back to Florida. Never. If a plane crash and I gotta swim out the ocean and I look up and I'm in Florida, not California, I'm gonna be mad at a bitch. I'm gonna be pissed. And I know I'm gonna be in Florida because that same fucking shark gonna come and chase me again. I just know it. He just waiting on me. He just waiting on me to try to ever touch the Atlantic again. I'm telling you, I know what bro told me. I know gang talk, nigga. He said, don't come through this motherfucker no more. And I ain't going through that motherfucker no more. He right. That ain't for me. And if the ocean level rise, then, that motherfucker becomes this motherfucker. And now I'm in that motherfucker territory again. Nope, I ain't fucking Florida. No, fuck Florida. Bitches love Florida. Any bitch I ever met from Florida will not leave Florida. Any bitch you take down to Florida will not leave Florida. Bitches give up their whole life to live in Florida. They be homeless in Florida. They first motherfucking 3 months in Florida. I gotta stay in Florida. So many sugar daddies, fucker ass niggas. I wanna stay in Florida. Fuck Florida. All you whores can drown. Give a fuck. You whores can drown and soak in them tricks. Bye. Fuck Florida. Misty, you don't want to go. You don't want to go. No, you probably like Florida. You like animals, Misty? You like animals, you'll like Florida. Me, on the other hand, I don't approve of snakes just being in my car. I don't approve of snakes just being on the porch. I don't approve of motherfucking lizards just crawling up my motherfucking wall. I like to have the window open in Florida because it's hot as a bitch and your house is made of brick. So you just basically sitting in a motherfucking brick oven baking like a motherfucking spicy meatball pizza. Shit. Feel like you an Italian brick oven in that motherfucker. It'll get hot as a bitch in the house in Florida. And the wind don't blow enough. It's so hot. What type of animals? Lizards. Poisonous spiders. Yeah, they got everything in Florida, no matter what you're looking for. They got a poisonous version, a non-poisonous version. Then they got, a super lethal version. They got poisonous spiders, and they got like most venomous spiders. Yeah, I mean, you got to pick your battles. I'm not going to Florida. It's too much shit down there. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Everybody call me a crackhead. I would rather smoke crack than move to Florida. Fuck Florida. You hear me? I would give up being black if it mean I had to move back to Florida. For real, Misty. I'm telling you, I would do anything except some gay shit not to move back to Florida. That's the only thing gonna get me back to Florida. If they get Diddy on my line and be like, listen, buddy, you're gonna have to go to the Diddy party unless you move to Florida for 6 months. Then I'll move back to Florida for 6 months. But other than that, I'm not going back to Florida. Okay? You're gonna fuck around have to murder me to get me back to Florida. You're gonna have to pistol whoop me. I'm gonna have to wake up in Florida. Like, what the fuck happened? And I'm gonna know instantly because I hate Florida that much. I'm gonna be so pissed. It's gonna be a poisonous frog trying to get me. That big ass snake gonna crawl back past. I seen the biggest snake I ever seen in my life in Florida. And then the bitch that I was with, she grabbed the snake up out the motherfucking driver's seat like it wasn't shit. He stood up when she got in the car, she grabbed him by the fucking neck like, fuck you. And then this snake, talking about it's a garden snake. It's a what? A garden snake. It was long as my forearm. Garden snake. Garden snake. Bullshit. That ain't no fucking garter snake. Garden snake. Whatever the fuck you want to call it, bitch. That's not a garden snake. Fuck you doing, bitch? That's a little baby python in that motherfucker. It's a garden snake. How you know the difference between a garden snake and a python? I'm not gonna even argue with you. You know what, bitch? Just get rid of it. I don't want to do it. Fuck no, I ain't moving to Alaska. I'm black. It's too cold for me in Wisconsin. I'm trying to get the fuck out of Wisconsin. Wisconsin is right in it, and I'm in Milwaukee. I'm right in the edge of the Arctic Circle. I'm right at the tip. Fuck this shit. It's cold as a bitch here. And we still have garden snakes. More like gonna get you snakes. Hell yeah. The snake's gonna get your ass. Garden snake. What garden snake snap at you? Bow, bow. Hell no. Nope. I'm good. No. Fuck no. Makes my skin crawl thinking about it. Fuck no, Jack. I'm in Wisconsin. Shit. I'm in Wisconsin. I know I ain't going back to where them fucking garden snakes at. I tell you that. Now, I told you I came out and that Beetlejuice looking ass snake was on the fucking porch. And I don't care what nobody say. That snake looked like fucking Beetlejuice. Where you at, Misty? You know what? Answer me that when I attend your live. How about that? Because we got some trolls in here. Buddy, you eat snakes? I wish you was with me in Florida. Because you could have ate that Beetlejuice looking motherfuckers. He tried to eat me. Oh, you in Phoenix, Arizona? Okay. Y'all got loose gators and snakes down there? I hate Florida because my sister almost died there. I'm joking with you, gang. Yup. Fuck Florida. Ludacris hair ass. Yeah, I do like Ludacris and Thugnificent. I've ate shark and alligator. Okay. Okay, you ate frog legs. Okay. I understand all of that shit that they try to eat me, humans eat. But when the shoe was on the other foot, it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. And I don't eat none of that shit y'all talking about y'all eat. I don't eat shark legs. I don't eat gators. I don't eat motherfucking frog fins. I don't eat none of that shit. So yeah, that's what it is. You ate BBW turkey? Some BBW ham? Oathsome. Loathsome. Elk meat, yeah. Hey, you can listen, you come to Wisconsin, my white friends always got some fucking elk meat. The old ones. I don't see the old white guys no more, but I used to see them. Worked a few jobs with them. I mean, and they be like, hey, You want some of this venison, rabbit? You want some of this venison here? We went hunting all winter. We got a lot of venison, bro. Matter of fact, I got some in the trunk. Do you want some venison? They love giving you jerky. They can say jerky is venison. I'm telling you right now. And I don't know how to grill venison. And I know that, you know what I mean? Not venison. Not venison. I have venison. That's actually good. No. They make jerky out of the deer here. So it's like deer meat. I guess venison is deer meat, somewhat. I guess. I don't know. Or I don't know the proper term to call it. It leaves my mind at this time. I think that is venison. Yeah, venison is deer. Yeah, it's any type of horse meat. Venison. Yeah, so they make venison jerky here. It's venison. What I'm thinking about, right, with my fat ass, it just slipped my mind again. Hold on, I'll tell y'all what I think of it. It ain't venison. Hold on. Veal. That's what I'm thinking about. Veal. Veal is good. Fried veal, that shit's good in a motherfucker. Venison is horse. Elk is a horse. I'm from Wisconsin. We know a lot about deer. An elk is a horse. So is a deer. A deer is a horse. Hey, I lost a bet to my son. This motherfucker taught me way back in the day that a fucking zebra is a horse. I didn't know a fucking zebra was a goddamn horse. Who the fuck knew? I didn't know that. He taught me what a giraffe was, too. A giraffe is not a horse, but a zebra is a horse. Who the fuck knew? Okay. Still classified as Venice. Elks and deers are horses. Are horses. An elk is not a moose. It's a horse. That's the classification for it. Look it up. Hold on, I ask Siri right now. Oh, okay, well. I was taught that venison is horse meat. It's like elk or deer or whatever. Oh, are elk deer. That shit's called venison. So why would they say elk is not whatever? Whatever. Deers are still horses. So, and the weather here it's okay, but it's getting shitty real quick. Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Or y'all can't hear me? You can't. Other motherfuckers ain't got respect. Okay, that's what it is. That's what my phone is starting to overheat some. So hold on, let me just shake it off real quick.